We're getting all set up here. Welcome to the game. Got Cookers walking up. What's up, Joe? So it's always good to see some friends from Kansas City here, the Whit Rocks. It's always fun to see the little guys out here. Future Leafs. I didn't catch the names, but it's good to get the youth involved. That's new.
Yeah. We live?
We love it. Yeah, we're live.
Awesome. Rob Cooker.
Mike Nixon.
And Flauner on the camera, tight and wide.
Brian's hyped up over there tonight.
Yeah. Love to see it.
Like a WWE match.
Absolutely. Well, JV finally found the offensive playbook there,
It
huh?
did. It was good. You know, Steve and I called the game. It was a good game. The good first two periods. The third period was all right, but definitely the first two periods of hockey were excellent.
Yeah.
Connecting on passes, first to the puck.
Yeah, that was the thing I noticed tuning in as well, is just, the passing. And,
yeah.
And
makes a huge difference.
It does, passing
finally
wins
open
games.
ice. Yep.
So it'll be a good matchup here, varsity matchup. We split with Kansas City about a month ago down in Kansas City, so it should be a good matchup. When they got us the first night, had some officiating on their sides down there, I think, too, and we got them back Sunday morning, so it should be a good matchup here. We've got Shizzle, Cooker, and Grant, your front three. Good low shot and a quick score by Grant. Started with Shizzle. Back that up. Shizzle comes in hard, finds Cooker there, and here comes Grant with a quick shot, and Shizzle right there in the high slot. No, that was Grant, and they're in the high slot there. So
that's that rebound goal.
Absolutely. Get the shots low, boys and girls. Get them low, cause the rebounds. And a quick start for Grant, Cooker, and Shizzle. Your front three, Holschlag and Gladson back at the defensive pair. Kansas City will win the draw on this one. They'll bring it back, start from back behind their net. Number 8, scurrying around the outside there. He'll lose the puck. Neutral zone it goes. Holschlag tries to find Grant up at the blue line, but not able to. And a quick shot by Kansas City. Loose bouncing puck. And that goes cleared to the corner. Back to the point for Kansas City. They dump it in. Grant's far side on the corner. Fans on the shot, but now we find Cooker. Cooker with a no-look pass is no good. He should know better than that. We'll start back from behind our net. Gladson, stretch pass up to Grant. Has Cooker on his right. Campbell checks into the game. Oh, man, Grant left it there, and it floated at the blue line there, but never crossed, so they had to come back over and check up.
Yeah, he was kind of doing a nice little drop pass to Cooker over there, but then dropped it out of the zone. So regardless if Cooker would have picked that up, we'd have been offside.
Yeah. I like the idea, but maybe had some wet ice there or something.
Yeah, it just got stuck, yeah.
So Leafs get a change here. It's Harrington, Campbell, and Anderson. Harrington with a nice pass up to Campbell. He's got some room, takes the shot, tries to go low pad there. Easy save for the goaltender of Kansas City to clear that to the corner, and we're back out to the neutral zone. Now we're back to Kansas City. They lose a tire, hasn't opened. Harrington got to find him. Oh, man. Just couldn't find the handles on it. And Anderson was just yelling and screaming. He was wide open there.
You know, sometimes those plays develop like that where it's just a fluke. I call it a fluke, but the defenseman falls down and creates an opportunity for us to put some pressure on it. We're not just not quite ready for it.
Fluke, lucky bounce.
Lucky, yeah.
Harrington, Shizzle, and Anderson now. Harrington and Anderson will change. Cooker will check in. Grant will check in. Shizzle's already down there working hard in the corner. Kansas City now, they'll dump it in from this red line all the way down. No icing, we'll play on here. Pennington gets to the corner there. Grant plays his guy on the boards. Beenan is out there with Pennington. Kansas City takes the near side shot but bounces up, out into the corner, far side corner. Back to the point. Kansas City misses the blue line there, so they'll have to tag up and retrieve the puck. Kansas City now regroups in the neutral zone. They're going to dump this one in. Just goes to the right of Jerstead. Beenan now looking for Grant. Grant, far side to Shizzle. Oh, intercepted there by 17. Quick shot goes high and gets deflected into the safety net. Luckily.
Yeah, he tried saucing that thing to the middle, which
was
a nice play by that defense for that forward, I guess.
I think he had Shizzle right up on the far boards there. That's just a quick, easy board pass.
Yeah. Good hand-eye coordination out of the Jets, though.
Absolutely. Anderson, Harrington, and Soup. Owen Campbell. Your front three. Holschlag and Gladson back at the defensive pair here in the neutral zone. Campbell, he's going to curl, send it up to Holschlag, and Holschlag will dump this one. That'll be icing, though, on the Leafs. We'll have to come back, and Kansas City will get a little bit of a head start into their zone here. We'll get a face off to the glove side of Jerstead. And they're going to stick, Leafs will stick with the same 5. Anderson on the draw, Campbell and Harrington. Got a new lineup there. Anderson looks like he's kind of taking some center face-offs there. Normally we see Harrington in there, so maybe a little bit of a change up on the line there. Trying a different pair of shoes on, right?
They did that for JV too, and I had to write down all the lines just to keep everything straight in my mind. Doesn't help when you have a player hurt too, so.
Yeah.
But so far, you're right.
Well, normally Harrington's on the draw on there, so, taking the face-offs. And
maybe they want him positioned to take the quick shot if someone else wins the face-off, or because Harrington's got a pretty nice shot, pretty quick shot.
Yep. Well, that's the idea. You got 5 guys out there. Kind of play around with a little bit, see what works. And it could just be maybe that was on a left side there for lefty or righty, depending on what it is, too. But 1-0. Leafs in favor here. 12:35 to go in the first period. It's
scoreboard says 0 shots on net, and we have 1 goal, so that clearly is they're not tracking that tonight.
Yeah.
Or what? But I haven't really been tracking it either. I know we've got 1 shot because we have 1 goal.
Kansas City has 2.
Okay.
Unofficially.
The unofficial official.
Yeah. Grant, Shizzle, Cooker. Those 3 are out there trying to find some magic here on this Saturday night at Recplex. Kansas City now dumps it to neutral zone. Nobody there. Leafs will send it back the other way. Shizzle leaves it there. I think he was trying to feed it over there to Grant, but left it there on the ice. Beanon will deflect that shot. They'll retrieve it back into the corner. Now we're up to the point here. Grant will dump this one out into Shizzle's stick. Shizzle trying to move. He gets tied up and twisted. Holschlag up to Gladson. Gladson. He's going to skate this one up. He'll dump it onto the shin guards there, defenseman there. I think he's trying to get it through, but not able to. So Cooker will change. Anderson will slide out. Anderson, Harrington, and Campbell. Your front 3. Holschlag sliding up there. Getting into the action a little bit there. Normally camping out at the blue line with Gladson. Good to see him kind of cycle up there.
Yeah, it is nice to see.
Well,
you gotta, in order to do that though, you gotta have confidence that one of your forwards is gonna cycle back and
you got to talk.
Out.
You know, like
just communication.
You always say, head on a swivel, and make sure you talk as well. As you do that, communication's always good. Ooh, a little bit of a high hit there by Harrington, but he gets away with it.
And I don't know if this is the same crew from JV, but
maybe
they didn't hardly call anything in the JV game.
Same crew. I think they just switched the arm floaties around a little bit. And
add 1 guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do have 4-man crew tonight, so that's always
This was
good.
the head referee down close here.
Dubé was head referee.
Dubé, yeah. And he didn't call anything. And it got a little chippy out there, but
he's normally Johnny on the spot with about everything.
So there's the first penalty. Speak of the devil, and that'll be the Jets going to the penalty box.
So Leafs will get their power play unit out there. This will be a Confluence power play. Anderson, Cooker, Grant, Gladson, and Holschlag back at the blue line. Cooker ties it up. Grant comes in for a helper, gives it Gladson. Gladson to Holschlag. Cooker sets up on the right. Gladson at the point. Caden Anderson gets dumped. He's trying to do some Caden Anderson things down low.
All right, boys.
Yep, Howie. Cooker and Holschlag look like they're doing a passing drill there for warm-ups. Just back and forth.
Just trying to have one guy get a little bit out of position for the Jets, and they're just being patient with it. But
good low shot there. That it got cleared up, but it got on the underside of his paddle as well too, and almost went in, hit the post there, and bounced out. But trying to get just a little bit more movement out of those top 2 guys, just to kind of bite on something. Jiggle that bobble around a little bit, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Cooker now, he'll dump it in far side. Little dump and chase. Gladson gets there on the far side. He gets pushed into the boards. Grant slides in for a little help. Anderson now pokes it back out. Oh, man. Cooker, Holschlag, just got to talk a little more on that. Oh, good deflection. Goes wide. Holschlag shots are good low. That's what we want to see. And the goaltender's giving up the rebounds as well, too. He's playing those out. I think the goaltender, and the same thing is he wants to keep that puck moving. The goaltender wants to avoid any face-offs in their zone, right? So he's going to try to keep that playing. You keep those shots low, that'll do that. They'll send it down low again in the corner. Cooker gives chase. Back out to the point. Pennington tries to hold the blue line, but not able to. Leafs will tag up. Kansas City ends up with it. They're going to dump it in. Shot goes wide from Kansas City. Pennington will get there first. Kansas City wins the race, though, to the puck. Good opportunity. Short-handed there by Kansas City, and that'll do it for the Confluence power play. Pennington up to Gladson. Gladson trying to give it to Grant, but he was going for a change. Shizzle dumped that far side. Nobody there.
He didn't have a whole lot of other options. He was getting collapsed on pretty quick.
Yeah, the only other option is just go back, behind your net and start over. And
which is a better option.
Campbell now. Campbell up to Cooker. Cooker has Shizzle far side. He's going to take this wide. He's got one guy to beat. He can get around the outside. He comes in, takes a move. Almost had him, too. Coming back the other way. Here's how it goes. Big breakaway there for Kansas City. Jerstead just not able to quite to find it. And that's, you come down low. I think you grabbed that, right? So right here, just a bad pass right to the center there. And not able to catch up to the speed there of number 8. And they tie it up here. Shots 4-4. 7:06 to go. Brett and Lunders now, your defensive pair. Campbell, Harrington, and Anderson, your front three. I know last week in Lincoln we were seeing a little more of that third line coming in.
We saw it fairly often, actually, which I thought was very effective.
Absolutely.
And we also saw these two, Brett and Lunders, out a few shifts as well on D.
Well, it's always good to see. Give these guys some reps. Season's long, Oh, good play there by Anderson. And we got another power play coming for the Leafs. Anderson just keeping his feet moving. I think you'll see it here. He's going to come around. He gets a chip up here, and he's just going to go for it, kick it, keep his feet moving, and easy call there for the refs.
Now we just have to capitalize.
Yes.
The next 2 minutes here, we'll see a little passing drill again from Holschlag and Cooker.
Well, this is, work on those power plays, and you got to take advantage of them. Like it could be 2-1 right now.
Yeah.
And granted as well, if let's say it goes up 2-0 before the Jets score that last breakaway, it changes momentum. So every opportunity you get on these power plays is key. Holschlag's going to get called there for an interference or a trip. Interference that led to a trip, so that's going to even it out there, and that's an easy call as well. You on the replay here, he just slides up, slides the hip out in the knee, and that's going to do it every time. Now, if he keeps his knee in and just plays the body, that doesn't happen. But you can't really impede their forward progress, Michael, if you don't stick their knee out.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
That's the key to that.
Well, and if it goes knee to knee, that's a bigger penalty.
Yeah. Yep. So, even strength goal, or even strength now, no goal. Wraparound opportunity there for Kansas City. Leafs got to spread out here. They're a little bit low and collapsed. Cooker's going to curl around here. Doesn't like what he sees. Now he finds Gladson. Smart play there. Open up the ice a little bit. Gladson will dump this one in, try to get to it himself. Kansas City reverses it. Still battling. They're just going to send it up the boards there. And it's 4-on-4 right now.
Which usually...
Good shot on net. I like that. Dump it in.
You see a little bit different pace of play when there's 4-on-4. I mean, there's much more ice. Lots of things happen when it's 4-on-4. It's kind of fun to watch.
Well, it gives those players, and Cooker kind of slowed it down, curled it, just made that pass over to Gladson. There was so much more ice. You got two guys off, and again, it's a possession. It's not quite as crazy as 3-on-3, but definitely opens up the ice. Just be patient and possess the puck and find those opportunities. It's Cooker, Grant, Lunders, and Gladson. Your 4 out there right now.
And we've got about a 25-second difference between our penalties here, so we'll actually be on a penalty kill for about
Yeah, you'll have to
30
have your
seconds.
finger on the Bank Iowa button here.
It's ready.
Pay some bills for 22 seconds.
Good save by Jack. Lets up a
Yep.
pretty good rebound, so thankfully we're there to get that one out of the way.
Lunders to Gladson. Gladson to Cooker. Cooker. Skate left, shoot right, low corner. And Leafs will go for a change here. It'll be Shizzle Anderson. Shizzle Anderson. Beenan and Gladson. Gladson just needed a quick squirt of water there.
Yep.
He's good to go. Maybe he's got some Pedialyte in that water bottle. Keep the electrolytes going. He plays a lot of minutes. So here we go. Bank Iowa penalty kill now. Not sure if you'll see the Leafs try to go for it. They got to remember they're a guy down, so they got to think a little more defensive mind here than offensive mind. Shot, and Jerstead gloves that. Says, I got it right here.
Yeah, good save. Good glove.
Quick glove
save.
and quick little flash there of it. 6 seconds to go on the Bank Iowa penalty kill. So it'll be Cooker, Shizzle, Anderson, and Gladson. On the draw, and that goes up into the fans.
Souvenir.
Souvenir puck.
Mav got 2 of those in Lincoln.
Did he?
Yeah. He's down there on the glass. See him?
Oh, yeah.
Him and Jack Brandon, another fellow ice hockey and roller hockey explosion player, cheering on the Oak Leafs.
He got something else down there in their hand. They got
Some
little soccer balls or something, too? You never know, right? They'll find anything.
Yeah. They'll find anything except for what they're supposed to be finding.
Yep. Just under 4 minutes to go here. We're tied up at ones. Kansas City just wrapped up a power play. Leafs able to kill that. It was only about 22 seconds or so, but nevertheless, we stayed tied up there, and we're knotted up here at ones. Good clean hit there. It's going to tickle a little bit there. Got his shoulder there.
He's a tough kid, too.
Yep. He's going to go, tingling a little bit in my left hand. Hence checks in for Anderson. Gladson, nobody there on that side except for Kansas City. They take a shot from the point, gets tipped wide in the corner. And Hence will dump this one in all the way down. Not sure he was intending to go all the way down, but nevertheless, it'll bring an icing here for the Leafs, and we'll get a change.
I thought I grabbed that big hit in the middle, but instead of pushing instant replay, I pushed grab again.
Oh.
So thankfully it wasn't Brolin scoring an overtime shootout goal. Or
That happens. Shot from the point there as Kansas City wins the draw. It's Flan, Hence, and Fortney, your front 3 out there right now. Just under 3 minutes to go. Trying to win the period here. Right now it's knotted up at ones. Nice pass there by Kansas City. Outside post, and comes right back.
Wow.
Leafs got away with a lucky one there. Just a quick little give and go there and opened up the lane in the shot. And a little help from the post is always good. Battling behind the net, Flan tries to get it out of there. Centering pass in Kansas City missed. Fortney just dumps it to the neutral zone. Kansas City cross the blue line. Another shot from the high slot, and Jerstead will cover that down. And Campbell wants to play a little human dominoes there.
I was looking down. I didn't see it, but he is getting shoved.
Yeah, right there. He's got the last shove. So Leafs will get a change. Looks like it's Cooker, Campbell, Harrington, your front 3. So Anderson, is he on the bench or did they take him back? I missed that there.
I was looking for him too. I don't see him, so I think he's.
Could have maybe dislocated his shoulder a little bit, and sometimes a quick little, hit the corner of the wall with your shoulder and pop it back into place will work sometimes. It's not the most pleasant from what they say, but never had that done. You ever had that happen, Flan? You? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not something you want to try, but Cooker on the draw wins it back to Lunders. Lunders.
He's too young to
Back
take a
to
shot
Brett.
of whiskey, but that would help, wouldn't it? A bite on a bullet.
That's probably what I would do. Something.
Yeah, that's got to be pretty painful.
Oh, Campbell, he pulled that back to his backhand there, and he had two people crossing the blue line at the same time, Harrington and Cooker, and that'll be offsides every time. So Cooker will stay. Grant and Shizzle will slide out. 1:34 to go for the battle of the first period. And, if it stays tied, that's okay, too.
There he is.
There he is. Yeah. We'll have to ask him. He's back in there. Wasn't leaning over or walking funny, so must have found the corner of the brick wall back there.
Yeah, he's good.
Leafs trying to wrap this around, get it outside of the zone, but right back into the hands of Kansas City. They take a shot. Knocked down by Gladson. Shot from the high slot. Tipped out of the way there by Kansas City. Luckily for us.
What causes the concussion protocol to happen? I mean, is that discretion of the trainer or the coach, or do you think they took him back there and maybe looked at him after a big hit like that?
Yeah, probably, for sure. Obviously, if they lay on the ice there for a little bit, or they get up and they're a little weeble wobbly, then something like that. But any kind of big hit, they'll just probably ask them a couple quick questions, look at their eyes, little flashlight, make sure everything's good, and get them back out there, or they'll keep them. So always good to have that medical staff on hand. Holschlag right to the skates there of Grant. I think he was intended for Cooker on the far side. 20 seconds to go. Still plenty of time to get one more rush here for the Leafs. Gladson chips it up to Cooker. Cooker up to Shizzle. Shizzle's got four guys closing in on Cooker. Far side over to Grant. Cooker gets cleared out. Probably could have been a tip and Shizzle, my nissel.
Oh man,
just couldn't find it.
We can watch the replay.
Man,
of that.
He wants that one back.
Good effort there by Holschlag throwing this in, and just
Shizzle
caught it right out of the middle of the air and just couldn't get it in.
I think he had 3 swings at it. He might have struck out. Maybe that was the deal. 3 and you're out.
Here we
you
go.
Got it? There it is. Tips it. Don't. 1, 2. Then he gets pushed out from back there. So, well, it's going to be a good second period. We're all tied up here at 1. Shots 7 for the Leafs, 10 for the Jets. It's going to be a good one, folks. We'll take a quick break, scrape some ice, pay some bills.
Talk to you soon.
We'll be back. Oak Leafs Hockey. There we go. We're back. Rob Cooker, Michael Nixon, and Steve Flawn. Put that live. There we go. And Steve Flawn on the Titan wide and keeping them tabs on us, making sure we're hitting the right buttons. You guys would have been watching the shout-outs for a whole nother 20 minutes. Good thing Steve's here. There we go. It's Cooker, Shizzle, and Grant, your front three. Shot from Shizzle there. Gets through but goes wide. Kansas City picks it up. Fans on it a couple times. Shizzle pokes the stick out, gets it, retrieves it. Centering pass there, bouncing puck. Grant was way on the right side, though. If Grant can slide to the middle, Shizzle's working his way there. That's where he wants to be. And that puck will come back down. Cooker will give a little chase. Kansas City will send it out. All the way out. They do. Gladson will give chase to that one. Grant's far side. Holschlag's to his right. Reverses to Holschlag. He misses it. Up to Cooker. Cooker up to Soup. Campbell.
For all you fans at home that don't
Tomato.
know Soup.
Tomato soup, right? He is a ginger.
Yeah, true.
A little bit of Plinko going on right here. And now we've got Harrington, Anderson, and Campbell, your front three. Pennington and Beenan at the point. Back and forth here. We're tied up at ones. Shizzle had the first goal for the Leafs in the first period, and number 8 got a lucky bounce and a breakaway opportunity. He finished on that one for Kansas City. So other than that, folks, it's been pretty back and forth. A little bit of a pickleball match.
Pretty even shots, too, so far.
Yep. Back to the neutral zone. Anderson picks it up. Campbell is going to the net. Harrington drops it, leaves it, and takes a shot. Goalie blocker save, punches it out to the high slot, and Kansas City's heading the other way. Good stick there by Beenan on the defense. This will come back to the neutral zone. Kansas City will tag up, then they'll dump it right back in. Kansas City was in Ames last night. Not sure if any of you guys tuned in. That was a good matchup there. And
You
2-1, close game. Yeah, I watched it. I tuned in for a little bit, and Kansas City ended up winning on an empty net goal there. 3-1 was the final, but it was back and forth, and waiting for that one bad pass or that one lucky bounce. And that was a fun one to watch. 14:40 here to go in the second period. Leafs win the draw. They send it around. It's Shizzle, Cooker, and Grant, your front three. Back out there. Holschlag and Gladson at the D. Nice breakout pass there. Grant not able to quite get the handles on it. Kansas City's heading back the other way on a rush shot, and Jerstead
Good
will
save
cover
there.
that one.
I got to turn this off. I'm like starting to catch on fire.
Hold on,
over
turn
here.
that back on. Flauner, can you get that? We talk about this heater all the time. We call it the sun. Let's see here. Well, now you just broke it. There it is. Look at this thing. It literally has, lava coming out of it sometimes. Just oozes out. This thing is so hot.
I got to turn it off for a second.
Yeah. And we talk about it. It's so good they don't even put a name on it.
Oh,
There's
nice.
no name on it.
No brand.
Because I was looking for one to get one for myself, and shit is so good they don't even put a name on it. Grant, Cooker, Shizzle, still your front three. They get tabletop down there, and they're going to call Kansas City 42 on a trip. And Leafs will go on a Confluence power play. This will be the third one. We're 0-3 on the power play. Now, you think about that, folks. If it's +3, it's 4-1 right now.
Yeah.
That's a game changer. Grant on the draw. Cooker on the right. And Kansas City wins that one. They just dump it down. Holschlag will give chase. There we go. Gladson over to Cooker. Boys said they were working on their power play last week, so we'll see here. A little bit of a reverse pass there from Cooker to Anderson, but not able to convert on that one.
Looked like the puck got on its edge. Cooker just smacked it into the wall. Is that a good little trick? Is that, you see that? Or
Yeah.
am I seeing things?
Well, I didn't see that. I did not see the
it was
puck
bobbling
going.
all around, and he just passed it against the wall right back to himself. I didn't know if that's a good way to get the puck back level.
Slap it straight, right?
Yeah, it worked. I've never seen that before.
Get it flat. Gladson shot, and that one finds the glove of Kansas City. 13:06 to go. Second period, 58 seconds to go in the Confluence power play. Leafs are going to stick with what they have there. Grant, Anderson, and Cooker. Holschlag and Gladson. Back at the blue line. Cooker on the draw here. Cooker gets it over to Anderson, but Kansas City is there first, and he'll go back to Gladson, but not able to hold on. And we've got a battle going on back and forth here as Kansas City giving some good chase, a lot of pressure. Down low, trying to set something up. Again, this is the third power play here, third Confluence power play for the Leafs. Trying to thread that between two defensemen there, so we'll come back. Leafs will tag up. 25 seconds to go. Confluence power play. Cooker to Gladson. Has a little bit of room there. He's just got to cross that blue line. Anderson takes the shin guard shot. Back out. Neutral zone regroup. Here we go. And 10 seconds to go. Confluence power play. Looking at maybe one more rush. They can get past the penalty box doors here. The one-man advantage will still help, but that's not going to happen as Kansas City is back to full strength. Kansas City now starts back from their own end. Kansas City gets this in low in their offensive zone here, circling around, looking for a point. Back it goes. Blue line, held in, shot, and Jerstead finds that saucer and just covers it. So 0-3 on the Confluence
0-3
power
for power
play.
play, yeah. Not good.
No. Put it on the schedule for the practice plan this week again. You know what they say, Steve, if you don't succeed, try again, right? And that puck from the point gets tipped high into the safety net. We'll get a face-off. Just to the glove side. Actually, no, they're going to say icing. Or maybe it was a high stick. High stick, so it'll come all the way back down. Couldn't have been icing. Flon, Fortney, and Hentz, your front three out there. Second shift for these guys tonight. Always good to see. Develop that third line. Fortney still battling along the boards. He gets it back to the point, kept in by Beenan. He'll send it far, just outside of the reach of Hentz. A lot of open space over there. Oh, nice tie up there by Hentz. And a shot from Flon. Quick shot. And that Scully will kick that one out, and we'll come back all the way down. Icing on Kansas City. We'll come back down here. Start fresh with Harrington, Campbell, and Anderson. As we said, Caden Anderson's checking back in the game here. He's all set. Anderson on the draw. Pushes it forward. Harrington is there, but intercepted by Kansas City. They go far side. No ice as it bounced off a couple skates here. Kansas City gets there first. Kansas City always showing some speed, especially on their forechecks. Shot from the point, tipped a couple times, but Jerstead able to keep the leg pad on the ice and tip it outside.
Ooh, that one's going to
Good
hurt.
eat by Beenan. And he ate it. Back around. Harrington will chip this one out. Just gets out to the neutral zone.
It's the Irish battle down here with the two red-headed kids.
Yeah. Harrington far side over to Pennington. Pennington chips it up to Campbell. Campbell has Anderson going to the net. He tries to reverse it. Doesn't quite get there, but Campbell puts a stick on it anyway. In front, outside, just outside of the reach of Pennington, not able to hold the blue line. They'll come back down. Jerstead will come out, fake the play, and they're going to go for the icing. I think he was going to play it, and then he saw the ref's hand up for icing and said, I don't want to ruin that one. So we'll come all the way back down here for an Oakleaf's head start in the face-off here. It'll be Shizzle, Cooker, and Grant. Your front three, Gladson and Holschlaw back at the defensive pair here. Cooker on the draw, gets it back to Gladson. Gladson, low shot, tipped. Grant gives chase. Kansas City trying to work it out of the corner there. Grant still being a menace there. And Holshaw's dumped this one all the way in. Kansas City will get there first. They'll look to break it out. In front, Shizzle, that's where he scores from. He can find those sweet spots right just at the face-off dots there. Coming around into the high slot, that's his sweet spot, Anderson Shizzle.
He had a shot there.
He did. Cooker on the draw again. Shizzle and Grant to his left. Cooker wins it, battles it, gets it back to Gladson. And Kansas City steps up. Now we're going back the other way. Cooker leaves it for Shizzle. Shizzle, my nizzle, takes a shot, goes wide. Grant cuts him off. Gladson steps up, keeps it in. Grant finds a loose puck, takes the shot, and that will be a glove side save, and Leafs will get a change. 8:47 to go.
That was some good action there that last few
That
minutes.
was. I always like it when my head doesn't have to turn very much, you know? And Steve on the camera loves it too because doesn't have to get the WD-40 out to
really
keep the camera from squeaking from going left to right. It just stays on the right side here. Anderson, Campbell, and Harrington, your front three now. Kansas City ends up crossing the blue line. Big save there by Jerstead. Clears it to the corner. Good play there by Caden Anderson. And they're going to say it's a hand pass there on Kansas City, so should come back to the neutral zone for a face-off. So, keep it with the same. It'll be Campbell, Anderson, and Harrington. Your front three. Beenan and Pennington. Your defensive pair. Harrington looking for that centering pass, but just went to the wrong jersey there. Got a little bit of Navy in our jerseys, not the whole thing, right?
That's right.
And Leafs will dump this one in. Kansas City will give chase. They break it out from behind their net, bring it out to the neutral zone. Oh, way off sides.
Yeah, way off sides.
He thought he was going to, I think he thought that pass was going to go bounce over a stick and get right to 42 there because he was the lead guy, and I think number 8 stopped it first. So we'll come back here. Neutral zone face-off. Shizzle, Cooker, Grant, your front three. Cooker on the draw. Kansas City wins the draw. They try to dump it in, but Holschlag is there with a quick little footwork there to keep it in. Holschlag might try to go for a change here. Maybe not. He'll skate it off. Foot's a long way from the heart, right, Michael?
Still hurts.
Yeah, it does. Nothing like a hard rubber cold puck hitting your boot.
It stings.
Kansas City trying to get down low here. Stopped up by Gladson. Shot, and Jerstead slides over and finds the vision and puts the glove on it and seals it up. Gladson in 48.
You can see, I mean, they had him pretty well screened here.
Yep.
So good job
Yeah,
sliding he
he slid over. I don't know if it probably would have went wide, but for him just to kind of, slide over and create the vision for himself, smart on his play. Cooker on the draw. Grant and Shizzle to his left. Shot. Oh, and I don't know how number 2 got in there, but he got a quick shot there. I think that was Lane Whitrock. We know that guy. Cooker. Centering pass. Picks it up.
Oh, big hit.
Gets ran into the boards there. He pops up. Far side. Stretch pass out the reach there of Shizzle. Cooker up to Shizzle. Shizzle will dump it in. And Harrington's going to give a little chase. Gladson over to Cooker. Cooker will dump this one in. He'll change. Anderson will come out. Campbell will come out. Harrington's there. We got a penalty coming here. High stick. It's going to be the call. I think they got Harrington on that. Did you grab it?
I did not grab it. I had the big hit that Brolin took.
Did you see it,
down
Flauner?
Did not.
Well, we'll take it. Our 4th Confluence power play. You know what they say? 4th time's a charm. That's what they say in the Recplex anyway. It's on the walls in the bathroom. 4th time's a charm.
I'm feeling it here.
You got it? Who's going to get it?
I think Caden Anderson's going to be.
He's going to do some Caden Anderson things.
He's due after getting blown up in the middle of the ice. He wants revenge.
I think it's going to be a low shot from Holschlag.
Big from the point.
Yep. Now we got to get that set up first, and that's the first part. Here we go. We'll bring it back, set it up, see what Kansas City does here, see which way they move. That's why they bring that back. And Cooker will dump this one around, but nobody's there for the Leafs to get there. Holschlag slides up there. Now he finds Grant. Grant center, back to Gladson at the point. Bouncing puck. Down low to Cooker. Cooker, he'll stop, curl, move, twist, and Kansas City will come up and send it all the way back down. Leafs will come back and start over. Plenty of time here still in the Confluence power play.
Got a minute left.
We're looking for Holschlag from the point. Or, who'd you say, Caden Anderson?
Caden Anderson.
Flauner, who you got? Ooh, bouncing puck. Gladson. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do. We've got an offensive zone face-off. Well, change up your numbers.
Oh, no.
No, we all lost.
New deck of cards out now.
Holschlag's still out there. I'm glad.
Holschlag and Gladson's out there. So Shizzle and Harrington and Cooker. I think they're talking about something. Shizzle's going to go for the draw. I think Cooker's going to slide back to the far right here. He goes down low. Shizzle looking back door. There it was. Oh. Man, we had Holschlag and Harrington down there. Power left down low.
He's took a stick to the throat there. Holschlag did.
Yep. Should be another high stick. Shizzle. My nizzle off the post. Campbell checks in. And Holschlag as he gets a high stick to the throat.
See if we got a replay of that down here. It happens right down here in the corner.
Here it is. Whack right there.
Just a high stick right right under his net guard. Really shook him up. He had a hard time even getting over the wall of the bench.
Gladson dumps this one in. Shizzle gets there. Can't get the handles on it. Kansas City now. 2-on-1 coming the other way. Shorty with 10 seconds to go on the Confluence power play. Pass.
Oh.
And a big save by Jerstead. Cleared out by Cooker. He's off to the races. Just kind of tripped on his own there. Power play is over. Harrington getting around one guy. Campbell now. He'll regroup. Cooker's battling in front. Comes around. Shizzle's there. Gives a little help. Support on the boards there. Cooker, Campbell, Shizzle on the boards. Over to Harrington. Harrington, shot. Just goes high and wide. Cooker back to the point. Here's your guy, Gladson. Gets tipped away. Campbell. Oh, gets around one guy. Two, almost two. Got ahead of myself there. And Kansas City coming back. This has been a neutral zone battle night.
It has, and for a while there we had 4 forwards out there. Probably still from our power play, but
Kansas City just dumping it in. Reminds me of this as we were in playoffs last year with Kansas City. I think it was the championship game at state or semifinal, but
they
they
played them
just
in the championship.
they get to that point, they'll just dump it in and just try to wear these teams out. And Oak Leafs, they run that line 1, line 2. They didn't really have to get a lot of shots. They just get it at the red line and dump it in. And then Oak Leafs would come back, and kind of feel like that's the move right now for some of these guys on Kansas City, is just trying to dump it in and just wear the Leafs out a little bit. But it's good to see our third line out there. That power play was a little crazy with Holschlag having to come off, having some guys step up and stay out a little longer. Here comes Fortney and Hens. Oh, just couldn't quite get the stick on it. Kansas City back in the zone quickly now. They survey, centering pass. Good play by Beenan. Pennington trying to clear it out. Fortney scooping it to the middle there. Hens is there to pick it up. And Kansas City, shot, gets tipped wide. Leafs got to watch the high slot here. Kansas City likes to send those point guys in a little bit low. Or they'll have their wingers circle around as well, too, and look for that open space. Back out. Good little miscommunication there by Kansas City. And Leafs able to get it out, and they're going to go for a quick change.
Yeah,
good job by that third line there.
They're out there for a while.
Yeah. Next goal for either team is going to be big. Say we're still kind of at a standstill here on the second period, but 1 minute to go here in the second period.
Getting outshot still, but.
Yep. 21-17 in favor of Kansas City. Grant up to Shizzle. Shizzle trying to put a move on him, but it gets poked away into Kansas City's hands, and they just pass that outside of their intended receiver there, and Pennington will chase it down. Now Cooker's got it on his stick. He'll chip it up, out, up, and to Shizzle. Bouncing puck outside of his reach. Bad pass there by Kansas City. Grant takes the shot. He had a little more room there, but,
yeah,
and we're shooting glove side a lot, too, and I mean, I'll say it for both sides, you shoot glove side on Jurstad, you shoot glove side on Kansas City, you can see these goalies just flashing the glove. Like,
yep.
They're almost saying this is all you got for both ways. The team that's going to put a backdoor pass is going to definitely pull away here, or if you can convert on those rebounds. But we got two great goalies here for the Leafs and for Kansas City. It's going to take a little bit more than a snipe from the glove side to get it done tonight. Out to the point. Kansas City bobbles it. They'll have to come back. Tag up. Now they dump it in. Leafs will give chase. Holschlag is back out there. Which is good to see. Cooker now has a 1-on-3. He'll take the shot. And goes on net. So still at a stalemate here. Jets still out shooting the Leafs here just by 4. But we had a couple power plays here this game. 4 of them. And I guess the 4th time's not a charm either, Steve. Should go cross that off in the bathroom because it doesn't work here.
6 times.
We're going to take a break, folks. We'll be back. 15 minutes to go here before we start the third period. Get some snacks. We'll be back. Oak Leafs hockey.
Talk to you soon.
Yep. Here we go. Rob Cooker, Steve Flan on the camera, Michael Nixon to my left.
Near the sun.
Near the sun. I'm taking the face-offs tonight, center here. Here we go. All tied up here. Like a little more breathing room here for the Leafs. We'll see if we can get it here. So far, it's kind of been a stalemate the first and second period. It's going to come down to the third period with a shot from Holschlag at the point. Cooker, Grant, and Shizzle are your front three out there right now. Grant along the far side boards and passes out to the neutral zone, so Shizzle will have to kind of just let that go. Good stick lift by Cooker. He gets it up to Shizzle. If he can get a hold of it. Oh, good bobble there. Went the glove side again, though. You know, if he gets that a little lower, he did have Grant coming down on the right side. That's a quick little pad pass.
Yeah, right off the leg pads.
Yeah, and here's the thing is that shot doesn't even have to be that hard. It's almost harder for goalies to stop a slower shot because they don't know what to do with it. You know, they want a harder shot is easier to clear to the corner, right? So there it is. Just jam it in. No!
Got
and
it.
Harrington scoops it up. Cooper Harrington relentless down low.
Great job by Harry.
Sign the kid up for baseball in the spring. He had a home run there. Comes back out here. They get it in. Down low, wraps it around. Here comes Harrington. He's bottom left there. You see his knee go down, and Sidney Crosby's. It just lifts it up there. Great job by Cooper Harrington just to stay with it.
Yeah, and bury that thing top shelf.
Yep.
That's not an easy shot when you're that close.
No, when you're that close to, that's why you see him bend down like that and get that knee bent and get that lift on it. But great job. That's a little momentum buzz here. You know, the bench will get moving here. Now you've got, the Leafs playing with a little confidence here, and you'll see Kansas City on their heels, which is right where you want them. Shot from the far side there of Caden Anderson. Hits the post and comes out. Got somebody's neck guard out there floating around. It's a Kansas City player's. Big play by Jerstead. As that Kansas City defenseman got right around Beenan and just wrapped it around there. But Jerstead with his 36-plus twos sticks him out there like road blockers, you know. That shot goes wide, Kansas City. Another save by Jerstead. And the net is off, so we will get a face-off to the stick side of Jerstead. Coming out big.
That was big.
And we'll get a change here. It's going to be Cooker, Shizzle, Grant. Your front three, Holschlag and Gladson, your defensive pair. Cooker on the draw. Kansas City wins it. Good shot block there by Holschlag. Got a cold G on the end there. It's a little chilly in here. Got to get the slaw.
Slaw, yeah.
Get a cold G, though.
It is. This is the coldest it's been here for.
Yeah, we were talking about it at the intermission here. They've got this dehumidifier up here that just blows cool air, takes the humidity out, and turns it into cold air. It blows right down on us. It's easily 10 degrees colder on this side where we broadcast from where our Oak Leafs fans are over there.
Yeah, just because we're right underneath this pipe here. Where is the actual heat come out?
It's a good question.
I don't think there is any.
It's a good question.
So did you pack your skates for tonight, Rob?
I did not. I've got, senior, and we've got, over the years, we've acquired a lot of pictures on Oak Leaf Skate Night. Yeah. So we'll still get another picture, but we don't have one with us not on skates.
Yeah, there you go.
So
you need that.
We left the skates at home, but yeah. If you're tuning in from home, you want to come down and get some autographs signed, meet the players. Come on down.
The final skate with the Leafs for the season.
Great patience there by Campbell. He wanted to shoot that, but he just slows it down and just waited there. But unfortunately, nobody was open there. They all just kind of stand there and just kind of looked at Campbell like,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for you to get open.
Exactly. But it was a great play for him just to kind of take that to the corner. None of the Jets were pressuring him. He just went to the corner and kind of surveyed and looking for something and trying to make something happen. Harrington, Campbell, Anderson, your front three. That stretch pass didn't get through, but now it's intercepted by Caden Anderson. He gets around trying to make a move, gets tied up. Pennington, take the shot from the point. Give me $1 for the shin guard jar there.
This is full.
JP, if you're listening out there, we'll credit your account here, or we'll send you an invoice for that one. And Leafs will get a change here. 13:19 to go. Gladson, Cooker, Shizzle, your front three. Cooker on the draw. Tries to push it over to Gladson there, and shot from the point. Gets through to Jerstead, but he clears it to the corner, and now it's poked away by Holschlag.
Oh.
Low shot, wide corner, and Jerstead couldn't see it. But he can see that one as it goes up to the safety net.
And that net was open.
It was. It was. Not what we want to see there. So Cooker line up on the draw, neutral zone face-off. As puck was up in the safety net, it comes back to the neutral zone, and Leafs will start from there. Grant chips it up off the glass. Couldn't get around the guy there for the Jets to make it down low. Cooker intercepts in there, tries to peel out, finds Grant, high slot, shot tipped with Shizzle in front, and it was loose on the other side, and Grant pays the price on that one. Did you grab that one by chance? We'll see here. You're going to see Grant as he just gets paid. Oh, look at the high hit there. Can you show that again? Here he comes in, just wham, high hit, man. That's a WWE move right there.
Forearm to the face mask.
Yeah. And he's feeling it. High hit, no call. Almost need a 5-man system out there tonight, or these guys need a little Windex for their visors. I mean, that was, oh, there it is! Holschlag from the point.
There you go.
He's not my power play guy, but he gets it done with a regular 5-on-5, and there's our 2-goal lead. Building the momentum there, Ethan Holschlag from the point, and I know you got that one. Here it comes, Cooker on the draw, wins it right back to Holschlag. He just fires it in. Cooker winning the draw tonight.
Picture perfect face-off right there.
Well, and it wasn't even, you can show it one more time, Nixon. You'll see everybody's still lined up, so the goalie can't quite see everything that's going on. Look at all the commotion in front of him. Just can't see it, and low shots. I will remind Ethan tomorrow night at skills sessions. He shows up for our skill sessions on Sunday nights, and we were doing it last week and telling him, hey, shoot low, and he reminded me that he had 2 goals that were high in Lincoln. I said, yeah, I know, but still practice a low shot. So one in my jar for tomorrow night when I see Ethan Holschlag. So great low shot there. Cooker wins the draw, gets it back, and gets it low. And the Leafs go up by 2, 12 minutes to go. It's Hens, Fortney, and Flan out there right now. Kansas City, head of steam coming up the far side wall there. Kansas City shot hits the side of the net. And Gladson tries to clear it out. Kept in by Kansas City. You're going to see Kansas City moving and grooving here for the last 11 minutes as they're going to try to close the gap here. And Leafs not able to convert on that pass. Is it right back in the hands of Kansas City? They dump and chase. However, they're not giving much chase. They're just going to dump it here. They're going to go for a change. Leafs go for a change. Harrington, Campbell, and Anderson out there now. Good play by Holschlag there just to get in the way. You notice there, no need to even hit there. Just get in the way.
Yep, just be a nuisance. Just break it up.
I don't know if you guys saw in that last, but the ref came over and made Grant go do concussion protocol.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he made him go do that, but he didn't make the call.
He did. Yeah.
Wow. The nerve. So he obviously saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I missed that call, but you should go get checked out for a concussion. That was pretty bad.
Oh.
Can't make that up, can you, Flan?
Nope.
And Leafs chip it out here. Back to Kansas City. They'll regroup. Intercepted. Sent back in by Caden Anderson now. Campbell. giving a little chase. Anderson steps up, pokes it in. Anderson now clears it to the open space. He'll get there first. He's just going to throw it wide. I think he was intending to try to get it on net there. Harrington in front. Cause a little commotion. Takes the shot off the post and goes behind the net there. Down in the corner, Kansas City. Harrington giving a little chase. Campbell now. He accelerates to the far side. Plays the body. Sends his guy to the corner. And Pennington will give this one a good chase all the way down behind the Oak Leafs net. Beenan slides in front. Harrington again. Harrington tried to find Campbell up the boards there, just outside of his reach, or short of his reach, I should say. Ooh. Wow. Ref goes down, and his hand was up, and Harrington takes one from behind. Hopefully Harrington's okay, and he doesn't get up because there was a penalty there, so we don't need any retaliation, but hopefully Harrington's all right. Not a good hit there by Kansas City. You see all numbers. Did you grab that? Here it is. You'll see Harrington right. He'll slide in right there. Here he comes. Number 11 just comes in and just two-hands him. Should be a 2 and a 10.
I got to watch this again and watch the ref and see what happened to the ref.
He takes a stumble, too. So here comes Harrington. 11 comes in. All numbers. Boom. And the ref gets a little stick to the foot there, and he goes down. So should be a 2 and 10. Maybe, I mean, he was pretty, it was all numbers there. And they're going to talk about it. They had the trainer come out, ask Harrington a couple questions. What's your name? Where do you live? How old are you?
We can watch it.
And he's fine. We'll watch it one more time. Good battle here. Clean battle down low, and then you just see Harrington come in for the puck, and 11 again go right at it. And both refs did have the hand up. The one here at the blue line had it, and the one down in the corner. But 11, not, you just, with the extension, that's not good. You can go in and rub them or angle them.
What do they call that? Boarding or charging?
Boarding.
Or
It'd be boarding, yeah. Well, I mean, it could be checking from behind, too. Well, Kansas City is Kansas City coach is explaining, pleading his case. So it looks like 11 will go in the box. We'll see if anybody follows him for the 10 and 2 potentially.
I can't hear what.
This is Des Moines.
This is Des Moines.
Yeah. Well, it is. Well, it's checking from behind, and now the fan is going to get kicked out.
Who's it?
He's up there, blue sweatshirt. You zoom in on him, Flauner.
Yeah, I sure can. Hold
He's
on. That guy
taking a walk there.
That guy right there.
I will say, and I was watching from home last time, and there was a lot of penalties that didn't get called in Kansas City as well. So it
What?
to each their own. But
What was he yelling? This is Des Moines or something?
yeah,
Like that? I don't know if
it
that
is Des
warrants.
Moines, and
He's still.
at least he knows where he is tonight. So unfortunate.
Does the team
Hold
get
up. 2 minutes. So there is a 2 and a 10 because there's two guys in the box there. So 11 will be in there for 10 minutes. He'll be out the rest of the game, and that's unfortunate. He's a good player for Kansas City. But you got to know, you got to learn angling. And enough kids don't know angling when you go into the boards. He could have still taken a good hit on Harrington. He didn't have to go right for the numbers and extend. But unfortunate for that, and glad Harrington's all right. And the ref popped up too, so he's good. So we'll play on. Power play number 5 here. Confluence power play for the Leafs. Shot tipped. Oh, man. And Anderson got drugged down by 16. You grab that one. You'll see him. You'd think Caden Anderson was at the rodeo down at Wells Fargo Arena the way he got tied up and shoved down there. Go ahead and show that real quick. You'll see it right here. Caden Anderson is going to get in front here. And he'll move in right there. Just whoop, dumped right there. Good try by Caden Anderson. We'll play on here. 45 seconds to go in the Confluence power play. We get one more here. That would be great for the Leafs. The momentum would stay with us. We've got easily a 3-goal lead here, and that would be tough for Kansas City to score 3 goals, let alone 4 to try to take the lead. So we'll see here as we play on. Kansas City right now doing a great power penalty kill here. Leafs not showing much for their power play for Confluence. 8 minutes to go. 12 seconds to go in the power play. This would be 0 for 5. So the 5th time could not be a charm either tonight, Flan.
No, 6, I hear, is the winner.
6 is the winner.
6 is, we need
Don't
6
know if
power
we'll get to a
plays.
6 tonight. If it is, we'll borrow a Sharpie and go write that underneath that in the bathroom under a 4th time as a charm, where I crossed that out a little bit ago. So we got Flan on the draw, Fortney to his right, Hence to his left. Flan wins the draw. Pennington sends it far over to Fortney as we are full strength. 5-on-5. Puck gets tipped high, and it's going to land. Pennington will send this one in. Try to. Gets deflected. Flan sends it far side for Fortney. Fortney gives chase. Good play by Flan there. Way to stay with the puck. Gets taken out, but pops right back up. Centering pass for Kansas City. Cleared away. Leafs just got to spread out there. They had all three wingers right there. That's just a quick, simple communication there. You know, because if you get around one guy and both your buddies are there, well, you just got around all three of them.
Oh, and Campbell's he's got some momentum here.
He does.
Coast to coast.
Took a quick sip of that soup on the bench. Good stick there. Interception by Soup. He'll dump it in. Can try to dump that on net. Make that goaltender play it or cover it. Campbell now out of the corner. Back to the point at Pennington. Takes a shot off the shin guards there. That's $2 for JP if you're listening. For the shin guard jar. They'll clear that around. Kept in there by Kansas City. Pennington now sends it back around over to Harrington. Harrington tries to feed it up to Anderson, but Kansas City is right there. Anderson now giving a little chase.
Tried to play it to himself around the guy.
Needed that one lucky bounce. Puck comes up. High, bouncing puck. Somebody needs to clear that out. Bouncing pucks are scary for goalies.
Yeah, that's dangerous right there in front of the net.
Harrington now trying to move. Trying to get it down in the zone there. Picked up by Caden Anderson. Anderson winds up for a clapper but stays on the ground. Doesn't go where he wants it to. And that one gets a shot with a strong finish into the boards. Caden Anderson. Hustling, moving his feet. Grant's back out. Shizzle, Grant, Cooker, your front three. Gladson and Holschlag. So we are back with our first line here. 5:43 to go. Shots closing the gap here for the Leafs. It's 27-28. Still in favor of KC with 28. Close there, almost offsides for Kansas City. They try to throw it to the middle there. Leafs trying to add a little pressure down low. Now Kansas City goes high, takes the shot. Jerstead clears it to the corner. Over to Grant. Grant chips it up, out. Kicked back the other way towards Kansas City. Holschlag far side. I think he thought somebody else was there, but Gladson was not anticipating that. Back down low. Grant trying to chip it up. Didn't get very far except into the hands of Kansas City, and Jerstead will flash the glove and stick it out.
Another glove save.
Yeah. Job by Jerstead. So we'll change it up here. Campbell, Harrington, and Anderson, your front three. 4:45 to go. games are back on schedule here tomorrow for Kansas City and the Oak Leafs. JV at 9:45, varsity at 11:45. It's not my favorite schedule for Sunday games. I like 9 and 11 or 8:30, 10:30, but I don't make the schedule.
Well, if you're bored, you can come to
Well, I'll be here, but
8:10 to watch Mavs practice.
oh, practice. That'd be fun. Are you helping out tomorrow on the practice?
No.
Bringing your skates?
Nope.
Practicing tonight, skate with the Leafs for coaching practice tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Get warmed up. Low shot, made it all the way through. Jerstead clears it out. Harrington picks it up. Leafs chip it out, neutral zone. Kansas City will dump it back in. 4:09 to go. You got to keep things simple here. Leafs can't do anything crazy. They've got the lead. They've got the win as long as they just keep it simple. Campbell gets taken into the boards. Harrington gives chase. Tries to go for a stick lift. Kansas City still maintains it. Picked up by Harrington now. He takes the shot off the shin guards there of number 15 for Kansas City.
Oh.
And Harrington's going to get a penalty there as his elbow went right into the face cage there of number 15. I think he just almost caught him. Kind of a weak call here, but you'll see 15 as he's turning. Right there he turns and just kind of greets the elbow of Harrington. So, Leafs need to have a great Bank Iowa penalty kill here. And we're back to our 2-goal lead, which not a favorite of mine.
Maybe we'll score on the penalty kill.
Yeah. Well, again, and I don't know what 42 is there doing there. Trying to take off Cooker's face cage, but here's the thing: is Leafs they've got to stay spread out. They've got to keep shots to the outside for Jerstead. Can't allow the rebounds. If there is, they got to clear them out. And they escape this penalty kill. I would say it makes it a lot easier for the Leafs to finish this game out. If we give up a goal here, Cooker's given a little more chase here. And nice job and a high hit again by Kansas City. He says why? Well, it's a rule.
I'll show you why. Here's the replay of this one.
You got to keep your hands down. You're playing. I mean, you just and it's the extension is the big thing right here. You see him come up. There it is, high hit. Kansas City's got to be careful here. Losing some of their top guys in the box for the last couple minutes. That's not what the coach wants to see. Now we're back to 4-on-4, so this will change things up a little bit. Now they're going to go 10-2. They want another guy in the box, so that'll be a 10-2. I think they're talking about it. They need somebody to go. Kansas City coach says, no, we're not sending anybody. Going to be at a stalemate.
There we go.
You got to volunteer, number 9.
Nice job.
Number 9 will volunteer. He's like, I'll go.
Way to go, buddy.
Head contact.
Yeah, and that's the thing is it's the high hit. It goes right to the head, and they're trying to keep hockey safe about it just for all the concussions and neck injuries that happen on those high hits. I mean, he was moving pretty fast, and in hockey, there's a lot of speed involved. They get going there. Shizzle ends up with it now 4-on-4 over to Cooker. Cooker looks. He'll just bring it back. He'll go far side over to Holschlag. Creates the open space there. Nice play. Cooker takes a shot, and it'll go into the safety net there with 2:38, 2:37 as they let one more tick come off the clock there. Great play there by Cooker to just kind of reverse that to go far side. You see the ice that opened up, and Holschlag was able to cross the blue line and get a shot. Got tipped into the net there, but either way, it generated a shot. Shizzle, Grant, Holschlag, and Gladson. So 4-on-4. Good no call there. He just played D. And he didn't change possession there. It's usually what refs will look like too. Loose puck, get it out. Grant will come in, put a stick on it. He'll go far side over to Shizzle. Smart play. I like that. Again, it's 4-on-4 right now, so And again, we have the lead. Don't need to try anything crazy. We don't want to get 2 guys deep and then have a rush coming back the other way. Just stay back here. Cooker will get this one here. Centering pass to Grant. Grant couldn't get the handles on it. Gladson winds up, takes the shot. Goes wide. He'll go back. Grant will
That puts us on a power play.
Yep. Power play for 28 seconds.
Number 7, or is this is number 6?
This is number 6. This is where Flan said it happens. Oh,
That was close.
side of the net. We're getting closer. Back to Holshaw. Holshaw down to Cooker. Cooker puts it on net. Had Caden Anderson in front. And it gets tipped wide. Cooker will find the far side now. Back to Holshaw at the point. Holshaw over to Gladson. Gladson shot, tipped. Oh, man, and Caden Anderson got the right angle on that blade. That thing was home for sure. Just under 1 minute to go here. Anderson, far side, over to Grant. Grant takes the shot. Hits the side of the net, comes back. We're at full strength here. Kansas City crosses the line. Good stick there by Gladson. That caused that puck to get deflected high. And get away from Jerstead, as that's the idea. And a good save by Jerstead with 31.3. So, there's, I believe in miracles, but it would be a big miracle here for Kansas City to score a couple goals here.
3-1, 31 seconds left, and 31, lots of 3-1s.
Lots of 3-1s.
Third period.
Third period. Gladson sends this one high off the glass, comes all the way out, and Kansas City will retrieve, but it will be icing. They don't have to retrieve too far. It'll come back down. Right idea there, just a little hard. I wanted to try not to get across the goal line there. So, again, games tomorrow. You're going to tune in. Breakfast time tomorrow. 9:45 and 11:45. JV with a big win today for the Leafs, which is good to see, as they found their offensive playbook.
Yeah, finally. It was
Not
awesome.
sure where they found it, but it's been hiding for a while, so it was good to see them put some pucks in the back of the net there. And hopefully they can have the same result tomorrow at 9:45. Tune in. And Varsity will be at 9:45 tomorrow. Still catch skate with the Leafs tonight here. And that's going to do it. So skate with the Leafs here. We'll go on, turn the lights out, put some tunes on, and skate with the Leafs on a big win here over a great Kansas City team.
Yeah, that was a great win.
Great win, and tune in tomorrow.
Even without capitalizing on any of those power plays, they still take the win 3-0, 3-1.
Well, 6, right, Flan? Is that what we had, 6?
6, 5.5.
I mean, even if you convert on half of those, that's a difference of, that's a big difference in the score, in the game and the momentum. So Leafs still working on their power play, trying to get something going on, but we'll get some more practice at it tomorrow, I'm sure. Thanks for tuning in to Oak Leafs Hockey. Michael Nixon, Rob Cooker here, and Steve Flan on the camera. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great night. Stay warm. We'll see you tomorrow at 9:45.